During the holy month of Ramadan, the scholarly sessions of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi continue as scheduled. These sessions are attended by many religious scholars, teachers, and students of Islamic seminaries, and the experts who discuss the various topics about Islamic beliefs, Islamic jurisprudence, and Islamic history. It is worth noting that the enthusiasts can full reports of these discussions by visiting the official web pages of the Central Office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. Stay with us.
Following an annual custom and with the arrival of Ramadan month, the Central Office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi holds scholarly sessions led by the Grand Jurist. These sessions contain discussions about Islamic law, beliefs, and the history, and the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi will answer questions by Islamic scholars, teachers, and students of Islamic seminaries. These sessions will start at 12 midnight on Tuesday, June 7, 2016, and they will continue to the end of Ramadan month. It is noteworthy that reports of these sessions will be available on the official web pages of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi and other visual and written media outlets dependent to His Eminence.
The scholarly sessions at the Central Office of the eminent Ayatollah Shirazi teach us so many lessons. We participate in these sessions vigorously. At the end of the first assembly, I told the eminent Ayatollah Sayyid Shirazi that these scientific sessions fulfilled the spiritual needs of the people for a whole year. It is worth mentioning that a great number of religious scholars and seminary students attend these assemblies every year. I believe that the eminent Ayatollah Sayyid Shirazi gives the people convincing answers for their questions. He is a very knowledgeable man. So far, he has answered all the religious questions he was asked. He also has wonderful manners, especially when he talks to the people. I have been taking part in these sessions for the second year in a row. Moreover, he always gives the people answers with valid sources, and if he couldn't recall the valid source for his answer, he would say, "I am not sure of the source. I need to check it later." This shows that he is truly an honest man. Such behavior greatly influences the people. The second lesson we learned is that in order to become knowledgeable religious scholars, we would have to study hard and non-stop.
Imam Hassan Askari, peace be upon him, quoted saying, "The Shia Muslims need to follow a religious scholar who is pious, righteous, masters the religious laws, does not give in to his decadent desires, obeys his master, then the people should follow him." Prophet Muhammad and his family, peace be upon them, have ordered us to accompany our religious leaders, and this is exactly what we are doing every time, by taking part at the scholarly sessions held by the eminent Ayatollah Sayyid Shirazi. During these assemblies, we learn two lessons. The first lesson, which applies to all the attendees, including the religious scholars, seminary students, and every other person in the Muslim society, is having wonderful manners. The wonderful manners are praised by God the Great. In addition, the Holy Quran introduces Prophet Muhammad as the role model for humanity, for having such a manners. We have heard about so many religious leaders who have embodied the behavior of prophets. In these assemblies, we have seen the wonderful manners of the eminent Ayatollah Shirazi. We have watched His Eminence listening to the questions of the people and talking to them with modesty. The second lesson that we learned is that the eminent Ayatollah Shirazi is a very knowledgeable scholar. He always refers to the Quranic verses, Islamic scriptures, and religious verdicts of the deceased and alive religious scholars.